Hey everyone, how's it been? I know it's been a while since I've made a video. It's just been very difficult to hit the record button actually. When I first started this year, I was really on a roll of drawing every day and then hustling to get a video recorded with footage from my drawing, uh, um, or live footage recorded myself drawing. And at first, I could do it. I could do it relatively well. But as time went on and as things started to compound, it became harder and harder to maintain that speed or maintain that consistency. And I was struggling. I could get the drawing done. I could do an hour of drawing a day, or I could get some drawing done in the day. But that was about it. If I wanted to make a video talking about me drawing or talking about my day, it was very difficult to squeeze that in, to kind of fit that into my daily schedule. And I was finding that I was doing it either early in the morning or really late at night. And this has kind of brought me up to this idea of art homeostasis, or art life balance. You know how people talk about work life balance? Well, to me, art and life have its own balance. And I've been trying to figure out ways to kind of balance both of them, all the while trying to also increase me practicing the act of creating artwork, or the act of drawing, the act of painting. And it's a very challenging, especially when you're referencing or comparing yourself to other individuals who are able to do 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours or more each day. And you're like, man, why can't that be me? Why can I not do that? What why is that so hard? Why is it so hard to add that extra hour in? Why is it so hard to add those extra few hours? And I was trying to do that, and it was like a tower of cards. And I was finding that when I would try to add more, the that castle or tower of cards would just crumble beneath me. And it was frustrating. It was aggravating, because the whole way that I try to do things is I try to add just a little bit more in the day to be just a little bit more productive, just a little bit more effective with my time. It's all like a way of me trying to mitigate my bad tendencies, you know, the doom scrolling, the procrastination, the just finding reasons why not to do certain things. So, in order for me to be a better individual, be more productive, I have to kind of fill up my time with just stuff to do. And then there's a threshold, though. There is a threshold to how many things you can do in a day. Or there's also a threshold of your energy levels. And I was finding that when I was trying to add more than 1 hour, I could do that extra 1 hour, maybe sacrifice an hour of sleep, maybe not, depending on how well the day went. I was finding that maybe I could add an extra 2 hours. So and 3 hours of making artwork, creating content, creating images, or just practicing. And it just wasn't working. it just wasn't working. I would love for it to work. I would love for it to work. But sometimes you gotta have to, hate saying this, sometimes you have to like raise the white flag up and kind of give up or like, surrender for a minute and collect yourselves, not yourself, not yourselves. Collect yourself and figure out ways to slowly build yourself up back to that idealized self, that version of you that is able to do 4 hours of artwork each day. Or maybe you have, maybe you can't do it every day. Maybe you can do it every few days. Like today may be a day that I might be able to squeeze in an extra hour. It might not be. I don't know. We'll see. That's the challenge of like, I guess that's the challenge of just being just an adult, really. Like, how do you find time to how can you manipulate your day so that you can accomplish the most without feeling overwhelmed, without feeling like you're burning the candle on both ends. And that's what it was feeling like at the beginning of the year. I was trying to do all of these things and it was working. Don't get me wrong, it was working. But by gosh, I was so tired. I was so tired. And I'm even more tired now, even though I've dialed back everything. I've dialed back all of my commitments or all of my like little daily micro goals just to kind of hit one goal, drawing for an hour a day. I'm not even recording myself drawing that for that hour. I'm just drawing for an hour a day. And if I could hit that one goal and hit it consistently, maybe, just maybe, I can add that second hour or second hour and a half. And then who knows? Who knows where I'll be able to go? So I guess the whole gist of this little video is knowing yourself, knowing when to raise that flag, and then trying to figure out how you can maintain balance in your day so that you can get the things that you need to get done in the day, but also do the things that you love while also not wrecking your whole schedule and wrecking your whole sleep schedule just so that you can do the thing that you love. And it's a tough balancing act. It's not easy, but I think it's super satisfying. And I think everyone should have some sort of hobby or self-improvement goal for the year and seek to make themselves better in one aspect of their life. And it doesn't have to be art. It could be anything. I just use art as a reference because that's my kind of lens that I look through. Anyways, I got to get going. Thank you so much for listening. You all rock. Cheers.